All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Kodash. Second of all, I want to give double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, Elder Tahar, and on down at Rule Well. And third of all, I want to give a peace and safety to the hopeful elect out there, the brothers that push this truth, the truth of the King James Bible, and all truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe. All right, so I just want to do a short lesson on how alone the spirit of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai allows it to go. And this is going to be another video concerning the bird flu. All right, and Lord Will's brothers can see on the screen. This is a screenshot of an article that I took from the Zero Hedge, and it says former CDC director predicts the bird flu virus will cause next pandemic. I just say a pandemic. All right. Which this guy's name is Robert Redford. All right, and he actually said this, which I spoke about it, but I could never find the video of him saying it. He said it about maybe like 2 years ago. I want to say maybe like 2 or 3 years ago. Maybe like 2 years ago. He the guy 7 did a video on it. And this guy again, Robert Redford, he said that he didn't believe that the C19 was, now there's a new version of what have you with the C19, the KP.3, something like that, of the C19. All right, but now that's out there. But yeah, he said that this guy Robert Redford, he said that he didn't believe that the C19 was going to be the real pandemic. He believed that the real pandemic was going to be bird flu. All right, so I'm guessing he's making this statement again. All right, which again, he said it a while back, about 2 years ago. Now I guess he's doubling down on his statement, saying that he believes that yeah, it's going to be the bird flu. The C19 was just like a test run. It really wasn't anything. But now they're coming out and actually admitting that. All right, that like the guy Fauci pretty much said he made everything up and everything, you know, so on and so forth. And basically that's what the C19 was, just a test run. Even though they got the majority of people to do exactly what they wanted them to do, which was take the knockout punch. It was still just like this guy was saying, was just a test run. All right, basically. Even though, again, they got the majority of people to do exactly what they wanted them to do, which was to take the knockout punch. But the real one, all right, which I also, you know, just speaking as a man, I believe as well, because, I mean, it could be this, it could be the disease X, it could be a new variant of the C19, you know, who knows what Esau's, ultimately what the Most High is going to do. But it looks like it's going to be this one, the B flu, all right, because they can, you know, there's more things that they can do with this, because they can kill animals, cause certain meats like chicken and like poultry and beef and other animals, saying that it's contaminated and they can throw it away, all right, which will help speed up the famine, which I spoke about. You know, it sounds like Elder Tahar says, we, you know, sound like a broken record in pretty much every video, but with this, they can do way more, because with this, they can, not only can they bring more lockdowns and cause more people to take vaccinations and tests or whatever, but they can also, with this, help push forward the famine. All right, again, because they can say that these animals, all right, have the C19 and they need to be disposed of. They're not in, they can't be slaughtered and sent to the store. They have to be disposed of, all right? Which again, that's going to help bring about a famine. All right, so it's way more that they can do with the bird flu than with any other thing. Which they can easily, you know, say that with other things too, with the other variants, with the other plagues or whatever. But this one, it looks like they're going to run with this one. But it's just me, you know, speaking as a man. All right. But it says, it's just a screenshot. I didn't want to read the whole article. It's pretty much, he pretty much was doubling down what he said in the, about what he said about 2 years ago. All right. And now also he's come out with Cuomo, Chris, Chris Cuomo, that's how you say his name. And now he's basically partnered up with him and saying that the knockout punch is jacking people up, which is jack the Chris Cuomo guy up. All right, it jacked him up. The former governor of New York or whatever. All right, well, not governor, but whatever, town hall, whatever he was, or leader of New York or whatever. All right, but yeah, it says Dr. Robert Redford, former director of the Center of Disease Control, which pretty much he's an insider. I believe that they're using this dude, all right, because if he was really, against the establishment, I'll say that they would have knocked him off. It would have been knocked him off if that was the case. If he was real deal speaking against the establishment. But again, Esau is something called controlled opposition, and they could be using this dude as such. All right, but it says Dr. Robert Redford, former CDC director, CDC and prevention, director of the Center of Disease Control and Prevention, the CDC, issued a grim prediction that the next major pandemic will be caused by the bird flu. All right, so again, he said this before. Well, he said this a while back. Salaki, he said this a while back, and now I'm guessing he's doubling down on the statement. He believes that the bird flu is going to be the big one. All right, which again, like I said, through the spirit, just me speaking as a man. All right, I believe also as well that this one could be it. This the one that Esau could run with, because again, with this one he could pull. With this one he can how can I word it? Again, with this one he can do more stuff with it. Again, not only can he do the lockdowns, not only can he bring about the new jabs and so on and so forth. Also with this, he's killing off different meats, different animals, or what have you, that people eat. So killing them off and not allowing them to be slaughtered, and sent to the stores. He's just killing them off. All right, and burying them or burning them or whatever he's doing with them. And again, that's going to help speed up the famine. So again, he can do way more with the bird flu than he can with the C19. All right. And then also with this, which brothers have said also as well, with this, they can just, hit that switch, and, people start dropping like flies, and they blame it on this. But it's really the effect from the jab. All right. But again, we got to sit back, watch, wait and see. All right. We know for sure that things are about to get ugly, man. All right, real deal ugly. All right, more lockdowns, worse lockdowns than when the C19 can't happen. A more scarcity of food. All right. It's also with the C19. You gotta remember that a lot of the shells were empty. Empty, and they were empty for a while too. The shells were bare for a while. All right, before they got stocked back up again. So again, with this one, you're gonna see meats disappear. You're gonna see lockdowns, more travel restrictions, which the scriptures speak about. 2 Ezra 15 chapter. A man should desire to go into a city and should not be able. All right, so again, this could be the one Esau uses. All right, this is 2 Ezra. Let's bring this out again. 2 Ezra chapter 16, verse 18. I'll start at verse 17. What was 2 Ezra chapter 17, verse 1? What was 16, chapter 16, verse 17? Woe is me, who would deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mourning, which we're in those times now, of great sorrow and great mourning. The beginning of famine and great death. Right, the beginning of famine and great death, again with the bird flu. They're killing off a lot of chickens. They're killing off cows. They're pouring out a lot of meat. Pouring out a lot of pouring out. They poured out a lot of milk. You know, threw away a lot of dairy products. All right. The beginning of famine and great death. The beginning of wars and the power shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils, which is where evil means bad times. What shall I do when these evil come? Verse 19, behold, famine and plagues, right, which this bird flu thing is a plague, and it's help pushing forward a famine. Tribulation and anguish are sent as a scourge for the amendment, but for all these things, they should not turn from their wickedness. All right, so, again, the main point was in verse 19. It says, famine and plagues and tribulation and anguish are sent as a scourge for the amendment. So a famine, a big famine, especially here in Babylon the Great, a major famine is coming here. And again, with the bird flu, they can, you know, help push it. With the bird flu, they can, you know, say that it's in a lot of chickens, it's in a lot of cattle, you know, or what have you, and say we got to throw it away. It's no good. We can't let it get slaughtered and go to the store. So again, 2nd Ezra 6 and 20, the 22nd chapter, the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty, just like with the C19. But with this one, it's going to go to the next level. All right. People are going to be bum rushing the stores. Now, this could be, you know, we know we're coming into some perilous times and dark times, and it's a lot that, you know, the bird with the Esau could do with this. Ultimately, the Most High could do with it if this is the one they run with. If the bird flu is if this is the one they run with. All right, but they could run again with the disease X. They could run with another variant of the C19. We just got to sit back, watch, and wait and see. So with that, you know, I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory again unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and safety to you brothers that push the truth and sincerity. And with that, I'm going to say shalom.